I'm thrilled today to have with me two of our district superintendents, Greg Fell from the Rocky Mountain District and Glen Schrieber from our Southeast District. And both of you have been really involved in intentionally investing in the lives of leaders, because we believe that healthy churches really is predicated upon having healthy, growing leaders.
If I can keep the pastors healthy and I can keep the leaders healthy, I don't have to worry about the churches. They will be healthy. So we do that primarily through our Healthy Church Network. We have 10 different networks throughout the Rocky Mountain District that meet regionally every month. I'm at every one of those. And we discuss, sometimes we have theology, sometimes there's a topic that I bring. Often it's something that the guys bring up as they walk into the room. It's very fluid. But the idea is to be connecting with these men who are serving their churches.
A lot of what you just said there, Greg, is so important, is the fact that all ministry is really based on relationships, and all relationships are based on trust. Yes. And that trust grows as you spend time together, and as pastors spend time together. Glenn, talk to us a little bit about the Normal Church Network. I love the name.
Well, I was jealous for our smaller church pastors. I would hear from our larger church pastors how they've appreciated the affinity groups that were set aside for them to get together once a year. And I thought there's really nothing like this for our smaller church pastors, and the majority of our churches are from the smaller church. I invite the pastors to come for 48 hours over 3 days, and we just model it after what our larger church pastors have been doing for years. And that's where they come together. They respond to questions that where we develop the agenda from. We prioritize that agenda, and then they often go and they talk, and the best answer is often right in the room. The guys are amazing, but because they're from the smaller churches, they're often by themselves, more isolated. They don't have the staff team that others do, and so they're able to see themselves as the staff team, be able to respond to these issues that are really right in front of their face, but be able to talk about it with others, and they're surprised that they're not the only ones having to deal with these things.
Well, I would assume too in that is there's a lot of wisdom that would be missed if these folks weren't gathered together. Yes. And I've had great conversations with pastors and leaders from some of our smaller churches, and I'm amazed at the insight and the things that pastors have across our movement, no matter what size church they're in, yes, and the ability to understand situations and to speak then truth and love into one another's lives.
I know what's happening with Greg and his pastors as well is that, there's just one of us in each district. But as you can help these other pastors get to know each other, you're multiplying then the care that can be done for each other. And we love seeing that.
Well, it's making relational connections, exactly, which is really true. I thank you both for coming and sharing with us what you're doing in your districts, because as you invest in the lives of leaders, and as Greg, you said it so well, when leaders are healthy, churches tend to be healthy, and they tend to be strong. And the more we can invest in leaders, the stronger our churches will be.